A deadly outbreak of storms sweeping across the south, spinning up tornadoes in Louisiana, killing at least 3 people. Right now, power outages have tens of thousands in the dark. Communities flattened by funnel clouds that moved across the state. And another camera captures a funnel cloud moving across the ground near New Orleans. Sparks and electricity can be seen on the ground as it moves. In the last 48 hours, more than a dozen tornadoes have been reported, stretching from Texas and Oklahoma all the way to the Florida Panhandle. Our team is covering the aftermath. We have Gerard Jabali tracking where the storm goes from here, but we begin with Stephanie Haynes live on the ground in Louisiana. Stephanie, thank you so much for being with us. I know that it's been a very tumultuous time down there.
Oh, Adrienne, good morning. And it certainly has. The damage is still so extensive here in Four Forks, Louisiana. That's the northwest part of the state where the storm hit on Tuesday. This is as close as we can get to the hardest hit areas. This isn't even some of the worst of it. But you can bet that crews are going to be back out here this morning, trying to remove some of the wreckage, restore power, and help some of these people who may not have homes for the foreseeable future. And just as people here were grappling with some of the storm's damage, it hit another part of the state, the southeast portion of Louisiana near New Orleans. We'll show some videos, some terrifying moments of this storm ripping through people's homes and roads. Authorities say one woman, 56-year-old, was a 56-year-old woman, died in St. Charles Parish as a result of this storm. At least 8 people were injured, and there are extensive damage to homes. They have been crushed. There are power lines down, trees blocking roads. Incredible damage down in the southeast part of the state. Back up here in Caddo Parish, authorities say a mother and son were killed in Tuesday night storms. A 30-year-old woman who has been identified as Yoshiko Smith was found in the street over from her home that was completely swept away, and her 8-year-old son was found in a wooded area about a half-mile away from the home. I spoke to a woman who lives just across the street from that family, the family who died, and she huddled with her 5-year-old daughter in her back bedroom as the storm ripped off her roof, blew out her windows, and slid her home from the foundation.
It was a big whooshing kind of sound, and then it was just all of our stuff crashing. I heard the windows bust, and like when the house kind of fell off the foundation, it was just like a big, like, I can't even explain it, like a big, like, sliding.
The governor was out here yesterday surveying the damage and trying to talk to people. He did say it might be tough getting a lot of federal assistance just because this area might not meet that monetary threshold, but he didn't want to minimize any of the damage here because it is so extensive, and he's saying people need to really try to report that damage so they can try to get as much public assistance as possible. It is going to be so needed here.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.